When Everything Changed, The Amazing Journey of American Women from 1960 to the Present is a feminist historical nonfiction book by Gail Collins. Published in 2009, it explores the transformation of women's roles from 1960 to the present day, highlighting the progress made in just one generation. The book received positive reviews and was the recipient of the 2010 Ohioana Book Award for Nonfiction. Gail Collins is an American journalist and author known for her feminist-themed works. When Everything Changed focuses on the impact of changing gender roles on ordinary women, rather than focusing solely on radical feminist activists. It caters to both experts in feminism and those seeking an introduction to the subject. Collins wrote the book with the intention of exploring this pivotal period in history without bias or a specific political agenda, hoping to foster meaningful discussions across the political spectrum. The book is divided into 3 parts: 1960, which examines women's lives prior to significant changes in gender expectations; When Everything Changed, which delves into the transformative years of the 1960s and 1970s when feminism gained momentum; and Following Through, which explores the period from the 1970s to the present and the future of feminism. The narrative begins in a courtroom in 1960, where a young woman named Lois Rabinowitz appears to pay a speeding ticket on behalf of her boss. However, she faces opposition from Magistrate Edward D. Caiazzo, who criticizes her for wearing slacks and sends her home to change. Unwilling to conform to traditional expectations, Lois sends her husband in her place, sparking further controversy. This opening scene serves to illustrate the prevailing gender norms of the time until 1960. In 1960, prevailing beliefs dictate that women are inherently inferior to men in moral, intellectual, and physical capacities, necessitating their constant supervision. Marriage is seen as a non-negotiable institution, with women being reliant on men for control and guidance. Women are regarded as possessions of men, lacking the autonomy to make decisions on their own. According to Collins, the societal expectation in 1960 is for women to be confined to the home, while men are expected to be the primary earners and have no time for childcare or household responsibilities. Women are expected to embody virtues of docility and subservience. Although Collins acknowledges the presence of women working as lawyers and doctors, they face widespread mistrust and fear, with colleges being hesitant to admit them. However, within a limited timeframe, everything changes. When Everything Changed delves into the factors that contribute to this transformation, including the availability of contraception, increased activism, women entering the workforce, and the advent of home appliances. The introduction of the contraceptive pill grants women greater control over their bodies and leads to a newfound sexual liberation. Women no longer feel confined to marriage and motherhood as their sole options. They begin venturing into the workforce, even if it means taking lower-paying positions. Collins highlights the accessible nature of the advertising industry for women, as their influence shapes consumer behavior, giving rise to activism. Women no longer accept being relegated to the background. Technology also plays a significant role in this shift. The advent of home appliances simplifies household tasks, granting women more leisure time. In the 1960s and 1970s, women seek purpose and occupation beyond the confines of marriage, particularly as divorce and separation rates increase. However, significant challenges remain. Women face active discouragement and exclusion from certain professions, earn lower wages than men, and encounter societal resistance to their ambition. Collins recognizes that backlash was an inevitable consequence of this societal transformation. Not all men are comfortable with the erosion of traditional gender roles and continue to resist the notion of women as equals. Furthermore, some women still hold on to traditional gender expectations, and it is not until the 1980s that women seemingly achieve a sense of equality with men. However, this appearance of equality does not resonate with everyone. When Everything Changed explores the period of the late 1970s and 1980s, marked by an economic downturn that forces many women into the workforce to support their struggling families. This compelled employment leads to tensions between women who believe they should be in the home and those who desire careers. According to Collins, feminism undergoes a lasting transformation during this time. Many individuals perceive feminists as women striving to have it all at any cost, sacrificing happy homes, children, marriage, and personal fulfillment in their pursuit of everything. Some argue that women are now settling for less due to their lack of substantial achievements in any area. Gender roles have undergone such substantial changes that they are barely recognizable. When Everything Changed contemplates the future and the stakes for women. Present-day society places unrealistic expectations on women, making it impossible for them to achieve everything. Many men still resist gender equality, refusing to recognize women as their equals. Women continue to face expectations of being primary caregivers, making it challenging to balance family responsibilities with competitive careers. According to Collins, we have reached a point where women are no longer placed on pedestals, but still fall short of achieving true equality with men in the eyes of society. Only time will reveal the roles women will carve out for themselves in an America still influenced by gender bias. While everything has changed, complete transformation has not yet been achieved. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.